September closes, the 30th brings with it a portal of change, an energy that bends time and twists destiny. You are stepping into a moment where endings and beginnings merge, where clarity can be found in the unexpected. This is the heartbeat of today's reading. Let's enter together and uncover your twist of fate on September the 30th. Welcome in, my beautiful Pisces friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Rhea. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is you're meant to hear today. So I wanted to first start with a spirit animal card, a spirit animal that is coming forward to you today with a message around a twist of fate that is unfolding in your life. So let's see what animal is coming forward for you today. So we are getting the Arctic Fox King. Have any of you seen an Arctic fox? This is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. Now you may have heard of an Arctic fox in a book. Maybe someone was talking about one, or you actually saw one. So remember that these are all confirmations, and I'm getting the Arctic Fox popsicles. Is there actually a brand called that? You're going to have to share with me. So it's coming to you with a message around solitude. So you need to spend time alone, Pisces. Only in solitude can you find answers to the questions you never thought to ask. So once again, you need to spend time alone, Pisces. Only in solitude can you find the answers to the questions you never thought to ask. This doesn't mean that you shut yourself out for days or hours. It just means that you allot some time in your daily schedule to spend with yourself doing something that feels good for you, right? Solitude. I feel this is going to be a good space for you, and I feel that some of you need it. Okay, so we've got solitude here, and in this solitude is where this twist of fate is going to take shape. So September 30th is going to be an important day for you. This is where everything begins with this twist of fate. Things are happening in ways that you're not expecting. So expect the unexpected here, Pisces. I feel something is shifting from one way into another. So it might shift into the opposite or a different way. This is how they're showing me this twist of fate energy coming in. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is shaping up here for you. So 7 of Pentacles. This energy is letting me know that it is time for you to pause and reflect. It is time to take a look at how far you've come and to see where you are going now. Sometimes the direction changes, and I feel some of you have to make some changes here because it's necessary. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. Balance, calm, inner equilibrium. This is something that you are meant to cultivate. I'm getting that your external situation, something outside of you, may feel turbulent or stormy. You are meant to be the peace and the calm within that storm. So they want you to master that. Okay, so that is the King of Cups. And we have the 10 of Cups. So after the storm, the rainbow rises. And I feel that whatever storm has come into your life, you're meant to withstand it and overcome it. There's a lot of guidance coming in. So this is where you're taking a look at your ship as you're going through the storm to see what you need to keep and what you need to let go of. And I feel that they're bringing you to a place of abundance through this. And there's already abundance within this storm as well that they want you to connect with. So that is the 10 of Cups energy. I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. Pisces, I love it when you share with me how these cards show up in your life, how you connect with them, and how also you connect with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. All right, so solitude. And the solitude is connecting with the King of Cups. So you're meant to be active within the energy that you're experiencing. And solitude is a place where you can actually be active in processing, reflecting, right? And planning and preparing, bringing yourself to a place of peace. So it's really interesting because we have solitude, but we also have activity, being active in motion. This means slowing down and not speeding up. If you feel like things are speeding up and you are speeding up, it's time to slow down a little bit. Okay, so, and take some pauses and breaks. So before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So the number 7, the number 14, and the number 10, these are number frequencies that are connecting you to this message, to this reading, to this energy. These are light codes. And there's one specifically tied to this twist of fate that we will pull after the tarot card message. All right, so Spirit is working with you. They are supporting you in your growth. And right now, they are encouraging you to make necessary adjustments that will clear the path for you. They also want you to stop and smell the roses in your life. I feel some of you are go, go, go. You're rushing through things. And maybe it's because there's a lot of chaos, a lot of noise. And the only way to bring yourself into a place of peace is by rushing and not paying attention and keeping yourself distracted. And right now, because we have the 7 of Pentacles, the number 7 to me is a spiritual number. It is an energy, a number frequency that is tied to source energy. So I feel here there's a spiritual experience happening within the material experience you are witnessing and actually going through. And they want you to step just a little bit into that spiritual mind, that spiritual space, because, you know, maybe things aren't making sense for you right now. And maybe they're not meant to. And there's this inner knowing and guidance that might not also make sense, but you feel like you need to do what it is that you need to do. And perhaps you're not able to explain it to people. And, you know, I'm getting someone asking you, why are you doing this, or why are you not doing this? So trust yourself, trust your inner knowing, your intuition here. And there's too much or too little of something here as well that I'm picking up on. So they want you to create moderation and balance here, to create inner equilibrium. I feel whatever this is within yourself. Like there's something that feels off. You feel out of balance. And, you know, this might be because of a physical ailment, like something that is physically happening to you that has to do with your physical health. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here. I'm just reading the energies of these cards. So if you are going through something that is difficult physically, maybe it has to do with your physical health, go see a medical professional, or, you know, get a second, third, fourth opinion if you have to. Listen to what your body is communicating. And I feel right now your body is communicating to you. It is one of our biggest communicators. So they're encouraging you to listen to what your body is saying. And I feel you're meant to tend to your physical body right now. So, you know, maybe there is a need to change something in your diet, in your exercise routine, in your day-to-day life that might have to do with your physical body. And I feel that maybe you do need to rest before you actually are active and physically moving around in your life. You know, this might have to do with a body ache or something else. So make sure you are attending to that, because when you start to take care of your body, it starts to take care of you. Our body is our temple. We've been blessed with this physical being, like us being a physical being in this human body, like a spiritual being in this human body. This human body is what gets us through our life experience here on earth, so you have to take care of it. So make the necessary adjustments and tend to what you need to tend to with your physical body. And I'm also seeing adjustments that are being made with your finances, your investments, and your material things. So, you know, I'm getting someone that, and I'm not saying that someone's going to win the lottery, but I'm seeing someone that wins the lottery, and that is like the twist of fate that they needed. And it just kind of randomly happens, whatever this is. Or it's, you know, you have a change in your work environment, like, you know, the boss quits and all of a sudden you're promoted as the boss, and you're like, what the heck is going on here? That's a twist of fate that's coming in. So things just randomly, unexpectedly happening here, and it's happening through the 7 of Pentacles energy, this rearranging. And I feel that this is something that you're not going to know is going to happen. It's just going to randomly happen. And for some of you, this is something that doesn't suddenly happen, but gradually does. And you're going to feel and sense this. it's like you're picking up on this. It's like, okay, I have this feeling that something is happening here. Maybe you've been telling people that, you know what, I feel something is shifting and I need to also shift with this. So maybe you're cleaning your house, clearing your space using sage, Palo Santo, reorganizing your cupboards, your home, your car, your workspace, right? Rearranging friends. And I'm seeing you moving around chairs. Who's this out there moving around chairs? Is there some sort of an event? Something that is happening, you're rearranging things. And reassessments. This feels like a pit stop, the Seven of Pentacles. And here we have the King of Cups. So I'm seeing your emotions bubbling over. I'm seeing things that are triggering emotions to rise. I'm getting reactions here. So you may feel a theme of this. It does kind of slightly feel like a Mercury retrograde energy where things are a little bit haywire with communication, feelings. Maybe you said something and it triggered somebody. Maybe you spoke your truth and you did it out of love and it's still bothering someone. And I feel that that's a them problem, not you. So let them storm it out and allow yourself to be at peace with whatever truth you have spoken or whatever decision that you have made. And this is where things really are going to benefit you and work in your favor, is when you're within that energy of peace, Pisces. This is where the solitude comes in. And I feel the solitude is within you, within your soul's essence. Like this is something that you're cultivating in your gut. So maybe you have been feeling a little bit nervous, anxious even, stressed or worried. So when you're within this space, so what I like to do sometimes is pray, meditate, breathe, right? There's many ways you can implement practices that bring you to a place of peace and calm. So I daily check my blood pressure, and I do it like 2-3 times before I take in that reading. And before I start my blood pressure check with that machine on my wrist, is I will do a breathing exercise to calm my energy and then look at the results of that. And I do this morning, lunch, and evening, 3 times a day. I just do that because I do have high blood pressure. So maybe you have a high blood pressure as well, and that's a sign. But this is where we're calming things down and bringing ourselves to balance. And I feel, you know, even grounding practices that keep you stable within your own frequency and vibration. And love here is going to be the vibration you want to resonate at. Spreading that around you. And this is where you're being called to tend to your energetic garden, your emotions, and the peace within yourself. If there's someone or something stealing your peace, it's time to become aware of it and actually put some healthy boundaries up and gatekeep your space and your energy. So this is where you align yourself with people or connections that actually lift you up rather than bring you down. And maybe right now you have like good friends that were able to keep you grounded and stable. They may be going through something. And it doesn't, you know, what they want you to do is not to entangle yourself in someone else's mess. I'm getting turbulent energy external to you. It's okay to hear it out and be there as support, as a presence, but not to actually partake in the energy. So I feel the way that you communicate, the way that you feel. I feel that you have a really big energy, Pisces. I feel that not only are you able to pick up on other energies, you're empaths, some of you out there, you are here to heal others. And I feel that you're meant to first heal yourself in order to heal others. So you may be going through this process where you are healing, working with your energy, and then teaching others how to do that. So if that's you out there, share with us what keeps you in balance, especially when you're somebody who has, you know, maybe you have a lot of anger in you or a lot of pent up energy and you need to release it. So I like exercise for this, right? We can channel this into something else. And I do feel that there's a channel forming or a channel or outlet to, you know, express this energy in a different way that is working in your favor and for the highest good. So, oh my gosh, this is what I'm seeing here. Like, I don't know if any of you are starting an exercise routine, and maybe you have decided that you want to teach this exercise routine online, or, you know, in your community at the rec center or at the yoga place or something like this. Or, you know, it might not even be exercise. It might be food, like you're creating new recipes. And these are bringing your nervous system into a place of balance. And I'm getting organic things here. This is you bringing your physical body, your nervous system, you know, your gut and everything, inflammation. I'm getting things flaring up here, and you bringing into alignment and balance and harmony. And because you've been able to do that, you're able to share your story with others. So this is bringing you to a place of grounded energy. This is where you're really putting some roots in some way, and you're strong in your power. You're standing your ground here. It's really interesting how this is playing out. So you're going to have to share with me how this card's coming in for you. Okay, so the 10 of Cups, abundance. This is love. This is community. This is connection. This is like this beautiful consciousness. It's working together. Everything is one. Everything is whole here. So they're letting me know right now that whatever twist of fate is happening is taking an old situation, an outdated situation, a negative situation, and turning it into something positive. Okay? So know that the rainbow is coming in. Your life is going to shine, even if you're experiencing a storm. And this abundance exists within the storm that you may be experiencing. So, you know, sometimes we go through situations that put us down, make us feel like we are not in control of our lives, or make us feel like we don't really have a choice, or, you know, make us feel like we're going through a dark period. But when we're here experiencing this, we have that choice to make around, okay, you know what? I can choose to go through this negatively or hard on myself or whatever, or I can choose to shift it and, you know, step into that mindset of abundance, of growth, of gratitude. And when you're there, you create this beautiful abundance within the storm. Look at how this king is. Does he look bothered? No, this person is in a place where they've done this before. And I'm seeing a divine masculine energy that is supporting you right now. So this might be within yourself where you're doing a lot, but you're within peace as well, right? So I feel your actions here are going to speak louder than your words. And, you know, taking time to rest, taking time to meditate, taking time to create peace within yourself as you're moving through these storms, these challenges, readjusting, tuning in, making the necessary changes. You're reaching a point that is elevated. It's because you are staying elevated in whatever experience you're having. Now, I am seeing hot air balloons. So these could be hot air balloons that you're actually seeing in the sky. This could be a charm on a bracelet. This could be a pendant, or there's some sort of a story that you have with the hot air balloon. And I'm also seeing those light lanterns that float up in the sky. I don't know if any of you have lit one of those. And I know not in Canada, those are illegal. And I believe in the US, they're also illegal. I actually lit one in India. They had tons of them. And there are no rules around this, but I'm seeing that there is some energy, some sort of an intention that you are, you know, expressing to the universe. You're calling out for it and you're bringing it in. It is the energy that you are expressing and you're putting out into the universe that's going to count. How you show up within your experiences when you're in that state of abundance, you start to connect with it and experience it, and it melts away those storms and you start to see rainbows. So rainbows are coming in as signs for you. This 10 of Cups energy is where you are connected to spirit and you're moving and being guided through spirit. Okay, so the signs are going to be around you and you're going to find harmonious connections. This is in your family, your workspace. This is in your friends circle, your community, your grocery store. Like things are at peace here. Everyone is working together. You know, there is no friction. Maybe there was friction, but everything is balancing out and coming to a place of harmony. So, you know, if you are going through a tough time with someone, a couple of people even, a disagreement, some sort of conflict, miscommunication even, this is going to work itself out. So there is no need to try to control it. Spirit is letting you know that everything is going to work itself out. They also want you to do the right thing here within a situation to bring peace and harmony to the situation. It is not about your ego. Okay, it's about bringing peace. And I feel that when you do this, you become an example for others. That they can also do the right thing in a situation. So it's going to open a door for beautiful things to unfold. And I feel that When you show up in the state and frequency of abundance, love, kindness, and compassion, gratitude, you start to see that spread around you. You are incredibly contagious, Pisces. And again, this is what brings the healing, right? So I just feel that you may be going through twists and turns in your life that might be showing up as storms, water energy. The water element is going to be prominent here. And, you know, maybe there has been a storm, a hurricane. Maybe you're hearing news around this. This is just a confirmation. It doesn't mean it's a negative thing, because I feel that, you know, even if you look up the spiritual meaning for a hurricane or typhoon, it will let you know what the process of that is and what the actual meaning for that is. So look that up yourself and see what that means for you. And if there's an energy around that might be aligned to this. But remember, this is that storm that is clearing the path in order for abundance to shine through. So yeah, you're reaching this beautiful point, and there's a completion of an old cycle here as well. Like you're closing a chapter out and you're now leveling up in your life's experience. So I'm going to pull a number frequency behind this twist of fate for you now, and it's coming forward with a message for you. All right, so some of you might already be seeing this number around, and I feel that for you, it is going to come through time, clocks, microwave clocks, cell phone clocks, and, you know, it could show up in other ways as well. But I'm definitely getting time as a prominent sign for you. So 96, forgiveness. So you may be seeing the number 96. This could be 9 o'clock. This could be 6 o'clock. Okay, so we've got the color purple and the color blue. So, you know, maybe things are blue right now. And perhaps you have a lot of emotions within you where you're not able to forgive somebody. But this weight, this forgiveness is actually affecting you and not anyone else. So I feel that forgiveness is going to be an important superpower for you whenever you are ready to forgive. Okay, so the number 96, here we are, is this card indicates a need to forgive yourself and others for any past actions that may have caused you pain. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to heal any unresolved anger, hate, jealousy, resentment, or guilt that is blocking your success. Such emotions are toxic to your body and hold you back from attracting a harmonious life. For the sake of your health and future happiness, you must forgive the past. Forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean blessing, forgetting, or condoning the unsavory behaviors of others. It means releasing yourself from a self-centered prison or self-created prison so you can move forward with your life. When you come to accept and move on from real or perceived betrayals, you create a happier future built on freedom and inner peace. Bitterness only attracts disharmony, misery, and pain. Thus, forgiveness is the best way to set your spirit free. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and to harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to forgive people, situations, and behaviors from the past. By reliving past misfortune, you run the risk of attracting more of the same. But when you forgive, let go, and move on, you can make your dreams come true. You improve your prospects for the future when you practice acceptance and forgiveness. So I've got an affirmation here for you today, so feel free to write it down and use it, or seal it in the comment section below. I create a happier future as I accept and forgive the past. So once again, I create a happier future as I accept and forgive the past. So that is the number 96 for you. Forgiveness is going to be key here. And we are going to now seal your reading, close it with an angel number. So we are getting for you, my friends, is 444. You're under divine protection. You have a cloak of protection on you. So you might be seeing the number 444 on a clock, in a phone number, on a house address, on a license plate, or somewhere else. So get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. So put your energy into going forward towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen for you. So The keywords here are change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. The number 4s are also the number and frequency of manifestation, stability, and security. This is something that you are building and you're very capable of creating in your life. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.